So why are characters that are generally considered bad in Marvel Rivals not actually bad? Today I wanted to grab a couple of characters y'all consider bad and use them in game. We're going to be using characters like Black Widow, Hulk, Spider-Man, and Ultron. If y'all enjoy the content today, make sure you like and subscribe for future Marvel Rivals content or really any gaming content. So yeah, let's go and get started with Black Widow. Black Widow is extremely good against dive, especially characters like Spider-Man with her little roundhouse kick can pretty much delete any character along with a headshot combo, as you saw in the previous clip. She can deal high amounts of damage, far ranged or close ranged, and her ultimate really isn't that bad. If you have anyone or a group of people low, then you can pretty much wipe them out if they are below a certain amount of health. And as you can see, her survivability is pretty good. I go 10-0. And I know 5-7 is not a great stat line, but you can see that I did a lot better than anyone else on the team. 4 final hits, I went 5-7. The next closest person went 2-1, which they didn't do anything. She can be kind of difficult to play, especially if you don't have great aim. But if you played Overwatch and you enjoyed Widowmaker or Ashe, especially Ashe, I would definitely recommend Black Widow to you. And next up we have one of my favorite supports in Ultron. He's been one of my favorite supports probably since launch, honestly. He provides sustained healing. He does pretty good amount of damage, especially with his last burst. He is a flyer, which I find a lot more annoying to kill rather than just a ground person. He has a dash ability, which is good for his movement and also speeds him up over time. And he also has overshield when he uses that dash ability, which is crucial for getting out of fights when needed. His beam has no damage fall off, so you could be anywhere on the map killing people. He has 2 drones now, which is extremely useful in my opinion. So I put one on one of my tanks and I put another one on the other support, usually, unless I need to switch it, obviously. That way both the backlines and the tanks are getting healed. And I feel as if this character gets too much hate, honestly, because I would say he's definitely top 5 support in the game, maybe even top 3 in my opinion. And anytime I use him, it's like a 90% chance I get MVP. And if your dash ability is on cooldown, you can also have your overshield ability for everyone, which also gives you overshield and your team, which can be crucial to winning team fights. And while his ultimate really isn't the best, it can get a few quick picks for your team, which I show in a previous clip, I think. I don't know for sure. It might be in one of these next clips, but not only can it be used for quick picks, like if you see your team getting low, it can provide a lot of healing to your team. And I mean, looking at these stats, I know I didn't get MVP, but I went 20-32, which is pretty good in my opinion, with 12k heals and 7 final hits. This guy's is definitely the most versatile support, staying pretty consistent every match. I don't think I've ever seen a terrible Ultron in one of my matches. So I mean, yeah, we're halfway through the video now, and you all can see why I'm making this video for y'all. So the next hero we have up is Hulk. And yeah, honestly, I don't play much of Hulk, so if I make a few mistakes, it's bound to happen. Hulk is easily the best dive tank in the game. I mean, he's not up against much competition with Thing and Captain America. I find him relatively easy to use. He can jump in, get a quick pick, and then use his shield and easily jump out. He also, honestly, is an underrated shield tank because if you have like a Magneto or an Iron Man ulting, he can easily block himself and anyone around him from the ult. I've seen him do it in my games. I don't think I've ever hit one where he can cancel ultimates by jumping into them. It's pretty difficult to do, I'm not gonna lie. I've tried it. He has his stun ability that's broken in my opinion, and his clap ability is pretty strong. His ultimate isn't that great, but if you know how to combo it, I've seen people do it and they get like an easy 3 kills from comboing, then it is pretty strong then. And the final thing he does in his ultimate isn't the greatest, but I mean, it can stop a person, I guess. And if they don't get any healing, it'll kill them. Yeah, I mean, 18-1 is a pretty good stat line, I'd say, especially for quick play, along with the MVP. So, I mean, if you're looking for a good Vanguard to main, especially if you don't know many others, Hulk is a pretty good one to get into. Like I said, he's pretty easy to use. He can offer a lot of value for your team and is crucial for winning those team fights, especially when he dives the back line. He can prevent them from healing the team because they're focusing on that Hulk. And I mean, yeah, that's all I got for Hulk. So moving on to our last character, we have everybody's favorite, Spider-Man, the 0-17 Spider-Man. So with Spider-Man, I know everybody wants to play him. He's everybody's favorite superhero, but you need to take your time learning his combos. This character will not work if you don't know his combos. You can look up a basic YouTube combo. There's many of them around, but if you don't know a combo, you're not going to do anything on Spider-Man. You're going to turn into an 0-17 Spider-Man. If you do learn his combos and you do have a lot of hours on Spider-Man, then you can definitely get easy picks on supports. You can get easy picks on some DPS like Moon Knight or the Punisher. It's those characters that don't really have a shield for themselves, or those characters that can't give themselves any overshield. If you are extremely skilled with Spider-Man, you should be able to pull tanks or anybody that can't fly off the map, which can disrupt their flow. And you can stop a Strange from portaling, which is crucial in team fights. I don't know how many matches I've lost where the Strange will portal and then save the entire match. And not only that, but Spider-Man easily has the best mobility in the game. If we're being real, you shouldn't die more than 10 times in a match on Spider-Man. And even that's pushing it. And honestly, if you aren't leading your team in final hits, then you probably shouldn't be on Spider-Man. As you see in this match, I go 21-12. Yes, I know I said you probably shouldn't have more than 10 deaths, but I was just fucking around in this match. But as you see, I lead the team in final hits, with the only one being close was the Magic, who is another dive and should be getting a lot of final hits. So yeah, I mean, now y'all see why characters generally considered bad in Marvel Rivals aren't actually bad. Thank you all so much for watching, and if you would like to see a video about why characters generally considered good in Marvel Rivals are actually bad, make sure you subscribe so you can see for future content from us. If you disagree with anything that I said, I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments, and I'll be sure to respond to y'all right away.